Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be providing you the solution of our certification replay arcade challenge, skill badge starter packs, last lab that is build and secure network in Google Cloud that is a challenge lab. Okay, before starting the solution, I simply want to inform you that I already uploaded the solution of each and every previous lab solution that you can check out by simply clicking on this I button on the top right corner. आपको एक complete playlist मिल जाएगी जिसमें आपकी अगर कोई lab बची है तो आप वहां से complete कर सकते हैं. Okay, ओनली द फर्स्ट लैब ऑफ दिस स्किल बैच स्टार्टर पैक इज रिमेनिंग. उसका भी सॉल्यूशन मैं जल्दी अपलोड कर रहा हूँ. ओके, विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम स्टार्ट दिस लैब. वेट फॉर द पेज टू बी लोडेड अप. Now once the page get loaded, simply click on the start lab button and wait for the credentials to be loaded. हमें credentials चाहिए. Simply right click on open Google Cloud Console, open it in private window or in incognito mode, otherwise you will face certain issues. Okay, तो हमें incognito mode में ही आना है. Now email ID will be automatically pasted up. Simply click on the next button. Now we need the password, so come back to here, copy this password, come back here, paste the password, click on the next button and wait for the password to be activated. Simply I click on the I understand button and we get logged in into a Google Cloud Console. Okay, so if you watches my previous videos, then you must be familiar with this step. हम ये सारे ही videos में करते हैं ताकि हम Google Cloud Console में login हो सके. Okay, तो pop-up will arise of the terms and conditions. Simply accept that. Now click on the agree and continue button. Now what we need to do is, first of all, we need to open the firewall rules. Let me check if this is the task. Scroll down. Or yes, simply come back to here. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एक्टिवेट द गूगल क्लाउड शेल. हमें कुछ बेसिक सेटअप करना है अपने प्रोजेक्ट का, तो हम एक्टिवेट क्लाउड शेल पे क्लिक करेंगे. वेट फॉर द क्लाउड शेल टू बी एक्टिवेटेड. क्लिक ऑन द कंटिन्यू बटन. वेट फॉर द credentials to be established. Simply click on the got it button. Now here we need to paste some code, so simply come back to the lab, scroll down, keep scrolling. There must be some code. Okay, the code is actually not given in the lab, so come back to here, type manually, that is g cloud auth list. एंटर बटन. वी नीड टू ऑथराइज इट. अब ध्यान से इस कोड को कॉपी करके पेस्ट कर आपको रन कराना है. जैसा ही मैंने टाइप किया आपको रन करके एंटर प्रेस करना है. ओके, नाउ टाइप जी क्लाउड config list project. Let me list project. Okay, now hit enter button and our project is now set. What we need to do, come back to here and scroll down. First of all, we need to remove the firewall rules, so simply we need to head towards the firewall. In the firewall will be in the API and services. Let me check, or simply type here in the search bar for the firewall. I just forgot where we can find the firewall. Click on the firewall button. अब हमारी firewall open हो जाएगी. Wait for the page to be loaded. Now simply minimize this tab or the terminal. Now we need to change the routes. Under the firewall, simply scroll down and select this one and click on the delete button over here. Click on the delete button, click on the delete. So we are done with this task. Now come back to the lab. Let's see what's the task second. So we need to navigate to our compute engine and then we need to make certain changes. And you can see it's still in the under the process. अभी हमारा जो firewall rules थे अभी delete नहीं हुए, अब जाके delete हो गए हैं. Okay. So now what we need to do, simply click on this three icon navigation menu and here hover upon compute engine, then go to the VM instance. Let me show you. Hover upon VM instance, compute engine, and click on the VM instance because we need to start a VM instance. That would be our task 2. Okay, we can remove this firewall deleted. Wait for the page to be loaded up. Now here you will see that the first VM instance is under stopped. Actually, it's stopped. So what we need to do, simply select it and we need to start it. Select it, click on this three dot icon. Now we need to start it. Click on the start and resume. Click on the start lab button or start the machine button. Now while it's starting, come back to the lab. Click on the check my progress for the first task and you will get the green tick here. Wait a bit. You can see assessment is completed. Same will be done with the check my progress for the second task. Make sure आपका second instance अभी load नहीं हुआ है. आप देख ही सकते हैं. Once it's get loaded, you will get the green tick. And once you get the green tick, then after then come back to here, click on the check my progress, you will get the green tick. And you can see that's it. Assessment is completed. Now head towards the third task. So for the third task, come back to here. Again, click search for the firewall in the search bar. Click for the firewall and open it. And wait for the firewall page to be loaded up. Once the page get loaded, simply click on the create firewall rule because we need to create a firewall rule. In the name, we can give any name we want. So simply I am typing my channel name, that is being notified. Make sure आपने इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके रखा हो. Now scroll down, we need the network. So in the network, we can set ACME dash VPC. Now scroll down, we need the target text. So target text is given to us, that is this one. So copy this target text. Copy it very carefully without any extra spacing or full stop. Paste it under the target text. Scroll down and select this TCP, and we need the port. So port is also given to us. The port will be this 22. So type it here under the port 22. Here ports 22, and we also need the source IPv4 ranges. Okay, so the IP, the address will be given to us on this website. Simply right click on this and open it in private window. Wait for this page to be loaded. Now scroll down on this page and copy this IP address. Copy this whole. Once you copied it, come back to the lab or the console actually here, and paste it under the IPv4 ranges. Now scroll down, click on the create button, and our firewall rule will get created. Okay, so wait for it. Now, once you get the message like this, successfully created firewall rule, simply click on this navigation menu, and from here hover upon compute engine and open the VM instances. हमें VM instances से वापस आना है, थोड़ी सी editing करनी है, edit करनी है rules में, changes करने हैं. So while it's opening, come back to here. Once again, copy this tag, this whole tag, copy it from accepted to the last. Now come back to here. Wait for this page to be loaded. It's still loading. Now what we need to do, select this first Western VM instance, open it, click on this, wait for this to open. We need to make changes in this VM instance, so wait for it. Now here on, simply click on the edit button. It will show a little bit latency, so don't worry, just have a patience. Wait for the page. So once the page get loaded, simply scroll down, keep scrolling, and keep scrolling, and you will see network tags. Here we need to paste that what we copied. यहाँ पर हम paste करेंगे. Simply click on the save button, and once it gets saved, we are done with the task 3. Wait for it to get saved. Now you can see it's get saved. Simply come back to here, click on the check my progress, and you will get a green tick in the task 3 also. Okay, so wait a little bit. You can see assessment is completed. Now head towards the task number 4. Now in the fourth task, what we need to do, simply click on we need to create a firewall rule actually. So once again, type firewall in the search bar, click on the firewall, open the firewall, wait for the page to be loaded up. Once the page get loaded, simply click on the create firewall policy. We need to create a firewall policy, or no, actually not the policy, but we need to create a rule. That's my mistake. Under the firewall, we need to create the rule. Okay, so make sure आप create firewall rule पे ही click करें, not the policy. Click on the create firewall rule. Now under the name we can give any random name, but make sure आपने जो पहले दिया था वो ना दें. तो मैं फिर से being notified दूंगा, लेकिन इस बार मैं कुछ एक्स्ट्रा न्यूमेरिक कैरेक्टर डाल दूंगा. ओके, सो ये सेम नहीं रहेगा. Scroll down in the net under the network section, select this one. Now scroll down, we need the specific target tag. So come back to here and copy this target tag. Copy it very carefully without any extra full stopping or extra spacing. Now paste it here. Now scroll down and we need the under the source IPv4 ranges. Simply type manually 0.0.0.0 इसको हम टाइप करेंगे. Now click on the TCP button. Now check for the ports. So simply come back to the lab and check for your port. It's in my case is it's 80. So come back to here. Type here 80. Now scroll down and click on the create firewall rule and wait for the firewall rule to be get created. Okay. Now once our firewall rule get created, we need to perform the similar task as we do in the fourth. So click on the navigation menu. जैसे कि हमने थर्ड टास्क में किया था, अब हमें कंप्यूट इंजन पे जाना है. क्लिक ओवर अपॉन कंप्यूट इंजन, क्लिक ऑन द वीएम इंस्टेंस. हमें फिर से वहाँ पर टैग डालना होगा हमारे एक वीएम इंस्टेंस में. सो वेट फॉर द पेज टू बी लोडेड अप. Now this time we will select the juice shop. So click on this under the name section. Wait for the page to be loaded up. Till then, come back to here. Copy this tag for the fourth code. Copy it carefully without any extra spacing or full stop. Come back to here. Wait for the page to be loaded up. थोड़ा सा time लेगा. Click on the edit button. Wait for the page to be loaded. Now here we need to make the certain changes that we do in the last step. So scroll down under the network tab, paste the text that we copied, paste it carefully, click on the save button. ध्यान रखिए कोई एक्स्ट्रा स्पेसिंग ना हो, नहीं तो आपको एरर हो सकती है. Once it gets saved, we are done with the task 4. Wait for it to get saved. Now you can see our changes get saved. So come back to the lab, click on the check my progress, and you will get a green tick in this task also. In the task 4, you can see assessment is completed. Now once again we need to create a firewall rule. So come back to here. Under the search bar, type firewall and search for the firewall and open it. Wait for the page to be loaded up. Now here click on the create firewall rule. Once again हमें rule create करना है, policy नहीं, ध्यान रखिएगा. So under the name we can give any name you want. So simply type being notified subscribed. Now scroll down under the network reference, select the ACM VPC. Scroll down and under the target text, come back to here. Copy this target text, copy it very carefully. ध्यान रखिए गलती से भी full stop copy नहीं होना चाहिए. Okay, now paste it here. Now we need the IPv4 source range. So for that, simply right click on VPC network. Right click करना है, open it in new tab. Now here we will get the range we needed. So wait for the page to be loaded up. Once the page get loaded, simply click on this ACME VPC. Click on this under the name section and open it. Wait for the page to be loaded. Now simply scroll down and we need the IP address for this. So that might be in this. Let me check. Now come back to the subnets under the VPC network. Scroll down. We can copy this range. So we need to copy the IP range of this ACME MGMT subnet. Copy this IP range. This one. Copy it very carefully. आप पूरा से copy करेंगे. Now come back to the console. Paste it in the IPv4 range. Paste it here. Now scroll down. We need the TCP port. So click on this, and the port is also given to us. And the port will be 22 this time. So come back to here. Type 22 manually. Now click on the create button, and we are done with the firewall rule. Wait for this to get created. Once it's get created, we again need to make changes in the VM instance. So hover upon navigation menu, then compute engine, then click on the VM instance and wait for the page to be loaded up. So once the page get loaded, simply click on the juice shop. हमें juice shop पे click करना है. Click on this. You can cut this. Wait for the page to be loaded. Now here click on the edit button. We need to edit it. We are under the juice shop of the VM instance. Wait for this page to load. While it's loading, come back to here. Copy this tag of the code number 5th. Copy करना है हमें ध्यान से. Come back to here. This is totally the similar step as we done in the task 4. And now scroll down. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. We need to add one more network tag. So simply click here and paste the network tag and click on the save button and wait for this to get saved. Now once this get created, simply come back to here, click on the check my progress and you will get a green tick in the task 5th also. Wait for it. You can see assessment is completed. Now the task 6 will be the last task. So come back to here, click on the VM instances. हम VM इंस्टेंसेस में है, लेकिन फिर से हमें VM इंस्टेंस के मेन पेज पे जाना है, तो हम VM इंस्टेंस पे क्लिक करेंगे. नाउ फ्रॉम हियर वी नीड टू ओपन द जूस शॉप. ओपन इट. Actually just come back. We selected the wrong one. We need to select the Boston and we simply need to open the SSH shell of the Boston of the first one. Open it and wait for the SSH terminal to get connected. It take a little bit time, so wait for it. Now once your connection get established with the SSH terminal, simply type in this terminal whatever I am typing. जो भी मैं टाइप कर रहा हूँ वो आपको टाइप करना है. टाइप G cloud then space then compute then space then SSH and space then after that JUICE juice dash SHOP then space and minus minus or then internal dash IP. Then hit enter button. It will ask you for certain permissions. Wait for it. Now it is asking, do you want to continue? Type by and hit enter button. Now it's showing and asking for the phrase is. Okay, so we simply need to hit enter button. यहाँ जब ये ask कर रहा है enter phrase के लिए, तो enter दबाएंगे 2 बार, press enter, again press enter. Now it will ask you for the permission once again. Do you want to continue for this instance? Type y and hit enter button. Now wait for this command to get executed. Now, once this command get executed, simply come back to the lab, click on the check my progress button, and you will get a green tick for the task 6th also. And once we get the green tick, congratulations, lab will get completed. Assessment is completed. Click on the end lab button, click on the submit button. I'm damn sure it's so boring and the lengthy lab, but yes, we need to complete it. Now we can click on the submit button. Come back to the main page. Now wait for this page to get loaded. Now scroll down, keep scrolling. Now open this and you will see a green tick beside our lab. It means we successfully completed our lab. Okay, so this is the solution of this lab. So make sure if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have any query, you can ask me in the comment box or on the Telegram group. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.